Okay, everybody, y'all know it's been a lot going on back and forth with James Futch and Jeremy Shepard and all of the whole race. Everybody knows about this. There was a live video made where I told everyone about everything that was going on before this recent YouTube video that was created by James Futch and his crew. There was a lot of stipulations that are not being showed in the original, in this video that they have produced. What we have is the original video from my GoPro and from Sheldrick, who was standing on the side recording the entire thing from start to finish. It's gonna show every step of the way of them not having the money there on the table when we're about to race. After several altercations happened, physical altercations happened, we decided it was enough. We gotta go before it escalates to something totally different. So we left and the money was not there. We told them, y'all put $40,000 here right now and we'll race or we're leaving. They could not come up with the $40,000. So what we're about to show y'all is the video from start to finish, from two different angles, the amount of money, and we have audio and video proof of us talking with James Futch, his wife, his tuner, and several other individuals, and them knowing that they did not have the money there, and pretty much what they did was that they're being fraudulent right now. And we're gonna show y'all the truth here in just a second. So y'all watch this video and we're gonna see.
We should have the money machine for this, baby.
Yeah, I need to invest some money. We did, but I can't take you all.
I'm okay. You don't know? Huh? No, you just call me nervous. I call it all the time, bag. I wasn't trying to do no bag. In that moment, unless I did. Right. That's right. That's a fast man's move.
Distractions. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand.
Y'all got a soda up here?
It's the first class ship right here. You got to deal with all that extra.
All that's in there is beer.
You ready to boss
Never
lady.
drank one, but it'll
You
wet
ready
my
to boss
throat.
lady.
I probably don't need it.
Really tough. 75, 75 right there.
Get us excited. Hell no. We like hearing that shit.
I remember at night Gavin was on the tower.
8, 9, 9, 10, 20. That's 22,000 right there. In them 20s,
Damn, you got tired up there? You're a fucking million. I know you ain't get tired.
22,000 right there.
You got that bike bro, huh? It's the side piece right there. It's the side piece. It ain't the main one, it's the side piece.
Yeah, I think he's putting them in 1,000 stacks. Is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, these styles. That's 22 right there.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
It's 40. Look
Oh,
at
he could
him.
never be fucking short. You can believe that shit. What he short of?
11,000. 11,000.
Okay.
11,000.
Let's make it happen.
Man, stop listening to me, man.
So at this point, we are $11,000 short. $11,000. She pulls out a tiny stack of money out of her pocket and thinks it's gonna make up for the $11,000 short. So she does that. Then Futch asks her, where's the other stack of hundreds? Wanting her to catch on to saying, oh baby, I left it in the truck or some of that nature. The money was not there. So Futch begins to pull out money out of his pocket. It's like, I think like $3,000 or so, whatever the case might be. And they add that money plus the money she pulled out, plus the money that we already counted, and it still was not enough to cover the $40,000 bet.
Stop talking. Where's the other big stack of hundreds at? That I gave you.
What do you mean?
The other rubber band stack of hundreds that I gave you in the truck earlier.
A few hundred, huh?
Yeah.
Well, baby, he gonna use 25 to go with the pot, whatever you short on. Why fuck boy trying to act like you ain't got no cake?
What you got, man?
And if we need to cash out,
Can't reach out that
pay
like
you,
that, Jimmy.
or
Reach
whatever
out
the
that.
fuck
Yeah,
we need to
fair
do, we can make it happen, player.
Hey, look, I brought my 40.
I don't give a fuck what you brought.
Bam, leave the man. Just
stop.
All right, look.
That's 3,900.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Go ahead, just make it 35.
That's 3650.
It's 40. It's 40 or we don't go. Where's the money at?
Oh, the money right here in the bag. Ain't
yeah,
nobody
you
got
might.
your-
We 40. And we 40 in a hurry on putting that bitch on the trailer.
Do what now?
We 40 in a hurry on putting that bitch on the trailer.
It's $40,000 race.
Or no, fuck that. It's 40 or you give me 20. No, I'm not giving you. What the fuck you mean I'm giving
Y'all like
you?
this. Y'all like this for $40,000, $20 punk out. This is not $40,000. So that means if you don't have $40,000,
You ain't got 40.
What a 40.
what the 40 is?
How much is right here?
I don't know how much is right there. I ain't count shit.
I'm
They
talking
count.
about right here.
Oh, 25.
2,500.
Hey,
You need 55 more hundred.
go.
How much is he short?
About $6,000.
Huh?
About $6,000.
You are seeing me count the 20s out in stacks of 1,000. But as y'all are watching this, let's take y'all back to the beginning of the video when James and Jericho Fudge did not want us to count the money. They was trying everything in their power to persuade us to keep from counting their portion of the $40,000 for the $80,000 race. They said many times of, that's $40,000. We counted it. It's already $40,000. The money's too sticky and so forth, so on. But when the money was not there, a lot of things transpired after we left, as you guys see us walk out. A lot of things transpired after that. You know, there was a lot of confrontation. We had to have time to load up the truck, take down our tents, load generators, walk back and forth, pick up cell phones, the whole 9 yards. And as we're leaving, we hear on the intercom that, okay now, I want y'all to take a listen to how many times that James and Jericho Futch said that, oh, that's 40K, it's 40K, we already counted it, the money's too sticky. All these excuses to get us to keep us from counting the money. They just wanted us to throw the money in the bag and go out there and race. They tried to play us out of $11,000 from the jump.
Yeah,
Let me help you out.
I mean, it's 40K, Jeremy.
It's 40.
Yeah, it's 40K. It's counted. I ain't got time. I ain't.
When the money was not there, a lot of things transpired after we left, as you guys see us walk out. A lot of things transpired after that. You know, there was a lot of confrontation. We had to have time to load up the truck, take down our tents, load generators, walk back and forth, pick up cell phones, the whole 9 yards. And as we're leaving, we hear on the intercom that we miscounted the money. We can't count. We running from the race. All of this good stuff right here. So it was so much tension already. We had to leave to keep from things getting way worse than it already did. It was close. So our problem is that the owner of Extreme, got on the intercom and act like the money was there from the start and we miscounted, which was incorrect. That's the first thing. Fudge and Sean Madden and everybody else that are making the video saying that we were short on the money, or we didn't count the money correctly, or whatever the case might be, that is incorrect. The money was not there. Next is, let's see. Dang, I forgot. Next is James and Jericho Futch have called me multiple times throughout the day, over and over again. I've talked with them, multiple recordings where I told them it was being monitored and recorded, of them saying they know the money was not there. Their tuner said that the money was not there. The money was accumulated within a 30 to 45 minute spread of us loading up everything and getting going. The money was accumulated, but at that point, the race was off. We left up out of there simply because it was too much tension in the air. The money was not there. They act like they couldn't find the money. It was a fight. It was so much transpired in the midst of all that. So we was like, we're done. The money ain't there. We not racing because they tried to play us out of the $11,000. Now, tell me this right here. What would have happened if we would have just not counted the money and threw the money in the bag and walked away and went race and we won? Who was going to take the blame for the $11,000 being missing out the bag? Nobody, because Futch would have said his $40,000 was there. What if Futch would have won and he never put up the full amount of the bet in general? So many events could have transpired out of that. That's why we're here to where we're at today. This video shows everything, and y'all want to get a chance to hear Futch in just a second, and his wife Jericho, and his tuner briefly, saying they know the money was not there. So the videos y'all making are false. Y'all know that they're false, and y'all want to be famous, so we're going to make y'all famous. And that's simply it.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I told Jeremy I understand all that, and I bullshit you not, man. That's just like I forgot that I took that extra 5,000 that I brought with me out of the bag in my fucking side pocket of my pants. That's no bullshit. Because what had happened was after I got all the shootout shit together, well then that's when I went in the bag, was messing with money. I gave a stack of $100 bills to my wife, which I know it was an $11,000 stack of hundreds, and that's why I looked at my wife and I asked her, I'm like, well, where's that fucking stack of hundreds at that I gave you? But anyway, long story short, like I told Jeremy, because Jeremy was trying to insinuate when I talked to him yesterday, like that I had to go around asking people. I said, listen, bro, you think?
When we got up there with the money, we counted $29,000.
yeah, and like I told Jeremy, I'm not disputing that. I'm not.
But no, but listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna tell you what pissed everything. Let me tell you what made everything look so bad. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you 100%. The people at that track, which my dad knows, and my dad's the one who ran up those stairs. Cause that's my dad living in that.
Yeah, I know who your dad is. I've met him several times over there, Leon.
Yeah, but that's my dad. So, more of the story is that those people got over there on that intercom. Jeremy Shepard and your crew, y'all running from the race. Y'all miscounted the money. We put the money in the money machine. It's $40,000. This, that, and that. 40 minutes after all this other shit that happened, we didn't load the truck up. You and Jeremy, had whatever y'all had doing, whatever y'all had going. Then I done went up there and argued with you and your wife. All that, we didn't got the truck loaded, and then they're announcing all this on there, like we miscounted the money. So people calling me, man, why y'all ain't racing? They had the money. They said y'all miscounted. I said, hey, let me tell you something. Don't call my fucking phone back no more. Second off, you can't miscount $11,000. Ain't no fucking way possible. You can miscount 11,000 in hundreds. That is an inch stack of $100 bills.
Yeah, right.
You can't miscount no 11 bands. You know, and so that's what I said. I said they're right. It was only $5,500 they was short of right before we raced because Fudge pulled out $3,500 out of his pocket or $3,200.
No, I pulled. It was 5 bands, Leon. It was 5, and my wife had, I think, she had 25.
Yeah, 25. Well, okay, whatever it was, but y'all was still short like 4,500, $5,000, whatever it was, whatever you pulled out.
When they put it in the machine, because the track owner told his wife to go get the money machine, which I wish they would have done that to begin with. Because you heard my wife ask him, well, you ain't got a money machine? And, you know.
And we even asked for a money machine.
Right, exactly. So anyway, so what was actually on the table before y'all left out of there was 36.5 is what was actually on the table before y'all left out of there. But like I said, when the problem come in at
it was 36,000 after y'all got the money out y'all pockets.
Right, yeah. But I mean, it's still it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But you got to look at it from our standpoint. What really made us so mad? We was portrayed. We was thinking that we were played. Where we were being tried to be played out of $11,000. That's how we felt.
Right. No.
We felt that we were trying to be played out of $11,000. Because honestly, if we wouldn't have counted that money, if we would have all just said fuck it, because if we would have said no, fuck it, just put it back, let's go get this shit on. If whoever would have won would have been short. Y'all would have, on your end, if you really thought that was $40,000, you would have sworn up and down that we shorted you $11,000. If you honestly thought that you had $40,000 in your rubber band. Vice versa. If we thought you had 40 and we knew we had 40, it's supposed to be $80,000, but we only got 69,000. It would have been a problem on somebody end, and it would have been on whoever end picked up the money.
Right.
So at that point we was like, hold on, man, these motherfuckers playing games, man. Fuck this shit. Why Jeremy said, let's go, let's get the fuck out of here because shit gonna get bad if we continue because we felt played.
Right. And I understand that, but like I told Jeremy, I wasn't trying to play him. I wasn't trying to hustle him or nothing like that. Like I told him, I come there with my mindset prepared to lose the $40,000. You know what I mean? That's why I told him. I said, man, I'll take you to my bank, bro. I said, man, I'm not. I said, I don't have the type of money you got. I said, but I don't need your $40,000. I said, I don't need $20,000. I said, I don't need none of that. I said, I've got quite a few hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank that of course I've been saving over the years from working. But it is what it is. But that's why I told him. I said, man, I wasn't trying to play you, dude. I just have so much fucking shit going on. And I done went in the money bag one time. My wife had done went in the money bag one time. She was supposed to put the 11th because what I did was, when we first got there, because I brought exactly $61,000 with me is what I actually had on me, total and all. And I even let the track owner see that himself too. That not only did I have the $40,000, but I also had the other $10,000 for the other 2 races that I locked in on the internet with. And he was like, man, I respect you, bro. He said, you done come over here. He said, you done called all these Texas boys bluff. You know what I'm saying? He said, they talked all that shit on the internet, blah, blah, blah. Now you're here. They don't even want to fucking race you. But anyway, to make a long story short, because when I first got to the racetrack, I made sure that it was $40,000 in the bag, and I put the other money in the center of my console. Well, then my wife got to fucking with it. You know how my wife is when she gets drunk and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? She gets to fucking with shit. She wants to kind of be in control. You know what I mean? But okay, whatever, no problem. So she had fucked with the money whenever I got through doing the shootout deal, because I had to go get the money to put on top of the shootout that I guaranteed that was going on top of the shootouts, which was $1,500 for the small tire, and I had a guarantee for the outlaw daily driver as long as it was 10 cars or more, but it wasn't but like 4 or 5, but I still put $500 on top of the pot just so that they'd have an okay pot to be racing for. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody trying to, you know, race for a decent pot.
Yeah.
Anyway, blah, blah. So then I went into the bag, and when I went into the bag was when I took out the $11,000 stack. I gave it to her because I knew what the other 2 stacks were, because all the other money I had on me was all flash $100 bills out of the Reach's bank from Friday morning. So I knew that right there was $40,000 because I'd already had it counted up, rubber band up, had it separated. I had one stack of hundreds that was $22,000. I had another stack that was $11,000, and then I had a $7,000 worth of 20s. I already knew that. I knew what I had, you know what I'm saying, because I rubber banded up my damn self. But what had happened was, is she didn't put that $11,000 stack of $100 bills back in the money bag. She put it in the center console of my fucking truck.
Yeah.
Because I was back up to that office, dude, no lie, 5-10 minutes. Well, it was right after Jeremy come down there hollering, you know, I was trying to play him, you know, you know about the situation. I went back up there with the fresh $100 bills, so we wouldn't have to go through all that crazy ass fucking taking so long. Because at that point in time, I didn't even know they had the money machine in there. All I knew is when I walked out of the room, my wife stayed up there, Sean stayed up there, and the owner was telling his wife when I was walking out to go get the money machine.
Yeah.
I wasn't even up there when they done all that with the money machine. And like I told Jeremy, what that man said on the microphone, don't fault me for that, because I don't control what that man says or does. You know what I'm saying? That's his mouth. That's his racetrack. That's his microphone. And I told Jeremy, the 3 times I've been over there, the dude is the only dude that ever gets on the microphone, and he talks cash money shit. And he is a grudge racer himself.
Okay, guys. So at this point right here, you have James Fudge admitting that the money was not there when we counted the money. When we were trying to lock in the race for the $40,000, the money was not there. He admitted to him pulling all the money out the bag for grudge races and this and that, and his wife getting money and all this stuff right there. So if you know you went in that bag and you got all this money out this bag coming up to this event of going to bet us the $40,000, why did you not double check that or put that money back in that bag? You knew you got the money out the bag. You just said it on the video that you knew you got the money out the bag. So it just don't make sense. You tried to pull a fast one on us. You got caught up. Now you're trying to flip the story around. It just ain't right, Futch. But listen, we got a whole lot more stuff that we can put up, a whole lot more phone calls we can show, and we can let y'all hear. But I'm going to end it at this right here for right now. You continue to go, we continue to go. However y'all want to do it, we going to do it. So, again, you owe us $20,000 because you know why? The money was not there. Y'all couldn't come up with the money until 30 to 45 minutes after we left the room and loaded up our vehicle. So that concludes this video. If anybody got any questions or comments, y'all know how to contact me or Mr. Shepherd himself.